Hi all, this is Sumit, and so recently I have started this particular channel. My main motto towards this particular channel is appreciating rupee value. So as you see, my channel's name is also Let's Appreciate Rupee Value. Here I'll be making few of the digital contents which will help you to understand how currencies are regulated internationally, nationally, and how actually when I come across lots of people are in always in question what they can actually do so that rupee value can appreciate or how the rupee value gets depreciated. So it is none other than because we as people as Indians we consume lots of what we can say things food in terms of services we use vehicles, those vehicles needs fuel, then country needs to buy those fuel as we are not a fuel producing country, oil producing country as such. So I'll be making content on this particular subject. uh, yeah. Okay, so we are fully focusing here only on Indian rupee. Here I am not going to prepare content for any Pakistani rupee or any Nepalese, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, or any neighbor countries. I will be fully preparing content only and only for Indian rupee, whatever the ways I'll be promoting where you guys can actually experience them, exercise them, and help in countries growth economically. So that complete and clear agenda is only related for Indian rupee only. Okay. Okay, now what is my focus throughout this particular series, throughout this particular YouTube channel and all digital media is appreciate Indian rupee value. Now how I'll be promoting various ways how can a small change in our day-to-day life can bring lots of changes to our health as well as, and in conjunction it will bring up the strength in Indian economy as well. Okay, so I'll be promoting lots of lengthy videos. There will be some shorts as well, but my clear agenda will be a healthy amount of videos where it will actually educate you in terms of how you can actually contribute towards Indian economy by appreciating Indian rupee value. Okay. Now, promoting Indian products, yes, lots of Indians are there as we see that we are populated second, ranked second country in all over the world. Okay. So when we buy something, we buy in bulk, and country also have to buy. When we have to buy something and it is not made in India, made in foreign, then company country has to basically buy that particular product from other country, and there exactly where it causes the problem. There are lots of Indian options are also available, but the problem is that for lots of problems, if we categorize, even those are very much durable, we are gets fantasized by some marketing strategies, and then we actually fall in love with other country made products, and we think that they are better than us, whereas even though the local options are available, they are trustworthy, but we don't buy them. Okay, so here I'll be promoting few of the Indian products. Now there is a disclaimer over here. I like other bloggers whenever whenever there is any subscription increases, and then people what they do, they start selling, start promoting something which completely looks like an advertisement. Like I see that lots of travelers they go to Himalaya, Rajasthan, Gujarat. They travels as soon as their subscribers increases and goes till million, they start selling shampoos. I don't see really a connection how a traveling person is really promoting a shampoo or any face cream, or they start promoting some stock exchange products. Even they are not related to that particular subject, so they just make false use of their popularity once they gain that particular fame. So I won't be doing this. If you see that when and and mishap happened between India and China, where we lost our 20 soldiers, and then whole that particular era started where we start want to buy Indian products, go vocals for locals. So those types of slogans were came in promotion, but later on it again didn't came in, and then again we fall in back into the same track. Okay, so in that particular era, if you see that there were lots of digital materials came up, which is in option to the Indian products. There are lots of foreign options, so rather foreign options we should go with the Indian products. So in the same way, I will be promoting or suggesting or suggesting the services, products which are India made, and basically we should be talking about those products in India as well as internationally. So that will bring lots of other currencies to India as well, and in return it will again bring up the value of Indian rupee. Now, how can we really do this? It's simple. Daily habits changes. Whatever we are using even today, how can we make a small change in that? And all of us, when we make a small change, that becomes like in bulk, in large change, and there it will ultimately help. We keep rupee in our pockets, not we spend that particular rupee outside to, again, it will depreciate Indian rupee value. And yeah, that's what I'll be promoting throughout this particular channel. What are the key benefits of doing all this activity? Okay, what is the benefit if Indian rupee is strong all over the world? If you see, many of us, we always do comparison in with Indian rupee with US dollar, England pound, and Australian dollar, Irish currency, Europe currency, what is the current exchange along with euro. So why we do that? Because at the current stage, India is exporting X amount and uh, importing Y amount. Now Y amount is actually greater than X amount. That means we are spending more than we are actually producing. Okay. If Indian rupee becomes stronger, gets appreciated, then our economy will be strong, and we will have to count less amount of money in order to import that. Now, at this particular moment, there won't be any country where which is completely perfect and not importing anything from outside country, and it's a self-sufficient country. No, even United States, even China, and European countries as well, they are importing lots of goods. Okay, but there should be a balance. Like if we are producing only 100 rupees and we are importing 500, obviously there is a debt of 400 rupees, and that causes burden and then basically causes problem. So appreciating rupee value will ultimately help Indians to spend less amount of Indian rupee to basically import that particular good. Okay. So that strong economy ultimately comes with our healthy purchasing power, so that whenever like lots of people they start and looking as an option to get educated in the foreign countries like UK, Ireland, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Japan as well, China. So if we have a strong rupee, then it will be easier for students, and we will have to pay less amount of money for the tuition fees, core fees, and lots of other expenses, travels, international travels. With the strong rupee, we can have a good purchasing power, and yes, there it changes the game. Okay, valued efforts. So currently what happened that if we are producing something, it is not get valued because Indian rupee is depreciated. Okay, with this particular agenda, and if it gets succeeded, then basically we can ask for more Indian rupee, and then we gain more power out of it. Okay, with an appreciated currency, we got a good control over world economy. Okay, the clear example as of today, if you see Sri Lanka, Laos, Turkey, Pakistan, their rupee, their currency is depreciated in such amount that basically they are completely bankrupt. They are already in bankruptcy stage, and because of that, people out there, they are in long queues waiting hours and hours for basic needs like petrol, dove, and other like sugar, oil, like lots of basic needs. They are in queues basically because country is not able to buy that much amount of those things and provide and cater the current need. Okay, we really definitely don't want get into that particular situation. I can give you a clear example. For such a small island like Sri Lanka, it has a heavy petrol consumption. I don't know why. There should be like 80% of your things should be done by just nearby shopping centers. But I don't know why they really need for such a small area, for such a small island. It needs such a huge amount of petroleum products. Okay, now that is my whole agenda is. So whatever I'm seeing, whatever the ways I'll be promoting, the information exchange will happen, and I will be creating a knowledge base over here. If you think that you are also in line with that and you really want to stay connected with me, so subscribe to my channel. You can hit the like button, you can share among your friends as well, so that if if I will be saying something and you agree that as well, and you started doing that as well by sharing it with your friends, they will also do it, and ultimately that particular whole chain will become a big family, and then we can basically contribute a lot. Okay. Okay, so with this I would like to close this particular video. Bharat Mata Ki Jai.